Well, she's in the air. Got her up on a 4-post. Trying to figure out this transmission problem. So, gonna take the pan loose, look inside here, see if we see anything, you know, floating around in there, chunks or anything. I noticed these bolts were just extremely loose, something I should have caught earlier. I should have checked this transmission out better, but we're definitely gonna look at this modulator, and then we're gonna check out the governor inside here. So that's step 1, 2, 3, 5. So here's the pan out. It's not really as bad as I thought it would be. There's not, I mean, this stuff actually came off the outside and fell in there, but I mean the material, I mean there's a little bit of material, but I've seen a lot more material than this in transmissions that were good. So no metal parts. No metal parts, good news. Good news. Didn't shear any sun gears or anything, looks like. So just clutch material, and not a lot of clutch material, so this is okay. Now, let's get the governor out, check it out. Bottom of the transmission, pretty clean. No metal or anything, nothing looks like it's come apart. Everything looks pretty good. So, hold the governor out. Took the 4 bolts off the plate. And this is what the governor gear looks like. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty much gone. So, I got new governor gear. We're gonna drill that hole and put that on and see what that looks like. So, I installed the new governor gear. On this governor gear, you remove the old one, pulls out. You have to knock this roll pin out of here, slide this one out, which has a hole. This one does not have a hole. You tap it in here and you'll just work it into here, and then as soon as you drive that in, then you'll have to get a small drill bit and you'll have to line up perfectly to the other side and drill out the hole, and it'll go straight through. And then you can tap back in your roll pin and you should be good to go after you put the new roll pin in. There's the old modulator valve. Went ahead and picked up a new one. Pretty cheap. Figured while I'm here, why not? This modulator is adjustable. You're going to turn this counterclockwise to make it shift at a lower RPM, and clockwise to shift at a higher RPM. Thank you, motorcycle. So right now, these come pre-adjusted from the factory to be just normal operation. We're going to probably leave that alone. We're going to leave it at normal operation. I'm good with it shifting at just the normal. So we're not going to adjust this. I might play with it later, but as of right now, we just want this thing to drive, and so we're just going to leave it at normal operation. But it is adjustable. Well, got a new filter. So we'll get the new filter in, new pan gasket, all that. I'm gonna clean the pan out still. I really don't want to run that thing dry for its first beginning part of its life. So I'll put a little bit of semi-lube on the end of this so it's not just dry in there. And get this put back in. I got some gasket material I'll have to cut out for that, and put a new gasket on the cover. Put that back on. Plop right in the spot. That's good. I don't know, I can't really check the play on it. from out here, so it is what it is, because I can't check the play. So. A little bit of transmission fluid on the seal, so I can get that slide up on there. Oh, right on. No problems there. Right. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right there. Click. Well, I've got the pan as clean as I'm going to get it. So, pan's cleaned up. Get a new seal on this guy. Get those bolts cleaned up. And get this guy back in with the new gasket. Hurry up and get this thing bolted back up here. So our governor went in. Governor went in nice. Seated nice. I gotta get this cover, this gasket for the cover made. Well, I didn't have a gasket for the governor cover, so I'm gonna make one. So I'll just mark it on this gasket material. Put one, cut it all out. Should be pretty easy. Alright, all the bolts are, gaskets on, all the bolts are poked through. I like these gaskets that actually hold the bolts for you. That's nice. So, get this back up in here. There's the governor cover installed with the makeshift gasket, homemader, and here's the pan. It's cleaned up pretty good. The inside I got much better than the outside, of course, but it's still a lot better looking pan than what I had. So, luckily no holes, no major dents. Anyway, there it is. Now time to fill her with fluid. Finish topping it off. What's left in this one? Gonna start it up. Start it up and top it off. Start it, let it warm up, and then add some more once it's warmed up. Get a rag. Okay, let's take it for a drive now. Let's see if the 73 is going to actually drive. Maybe it'll drive. That'd be nice. See if it'll go down the road and shift. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing off here. Immediately into reverse, which we had reverse, so that wasn't really a question. ramp without breaking this thing. Oh, look at this. I got the low beams and I got the high beams. Not gonna blind people. Just saying. Alright. See if she'll. I'll probably do it on this stretch. Oh, she shifted good there. That's a good sign. We got second gear. See if we can get to the other side of the road there. See if she'll. Transmission always felt good in this thing. Alright. First gear, second gear, third gear. Yes, we have all the gears. We're back in business. Now if I can slow down in the rain and not die. Alright, turn around, go back. Alright, we got third gear though. We got first, second, third, and it shifted great. So that means the governor was definitely the issue. First, second. Third gear right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got speed again. Boy, it sure is nice to have third gear again. Next morning, it's the day we drive her home. Finally. Well, I didn't drive it last night. It was raining and didn't want to risk it in the cold weather. So, today's the day. Alright, here we go. Off to back to Oklahoma. So I stopped and got some gas, but I got like, I don't even know if you can see it. I got like 3 gallons, 3.5 gallons in it, which doesn't make sense. It should need a lot more fuel. Should need more fuel than that, you would think. So I'll probably go another 20, 30 miles And we still got the 5-gallon reserve can just in case, but probably go another, I don't know, 30 miles or so. See if I can put any more gas in. Well, made it to an O'Reilly's. I'm gonna go ahead and thought it was a good spot to stop, check oil, check everything out. So far, not running hot. Still got to figure out what's going on with the gas tank. Putting fuel in it. Hopefully, I don't run it out. So, but I'll check the oil once it sits here for a second, and then we'll get back on the road. But so far, she's moving along. Well, change out the filter. She looks great. Anyway, got a new one up underneath here. Figured since I'm at O'Reilly's, might as well get a new one. So, swap this out and get it filled back up. Well, we're still going. Got the fuel filter changed. The oil wasn't actually low. It was fine. So keep going. About 50 miles from home now, so oil pressure is doing good. Everything looks pretty good. The fuel's been the questionable thing, just I don't have a fuel gauge that works properly, so I stopped at the gas station here. So we get 10 gallons in her. Painfully got 10 gallons in her, so, but it's slow, but she finally took 10 gallons of gas, and that makes me feel a bit better, so that should get me home. So all right, so back at it. Well, the 73 has made it all the way back. It's a miracle. But 454 held up. A seized 454 drove roughly 200 miles back home after unseized and transmission issues. Made it all the way back home. And honestly, this truck drives pretty good. So, you know, I kind of like it. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do yet with it. I know that cleaning it up a bit wouldn't hurt. Get some of this stuff off it. So maybe the next video, we'll clean her up. See what she looks like. Maybe leave this truck a patina. Be kind of cool. All right. Until next time.